Metro Detroit Arab and Jewish communities mourn and demonstrate over violence in the Middle East. More than 1,200 Arab Americans filled an auditorium Dearborn on Tuesday evening, chanting Free Palestine to show their support for Palestinians as the death toll in Gaza rose wake of Israeli attacks. The night before, an estimated 2,500 Jews had packed a historic synagogue in Southfield to show their support for Israel, which on Saturday faced its worst single-day attack in 50 years. The two rallies underscored how emotional and intense the past few days have been for many in the Detroit metropolitan area, which has sizable Arab American and Jewish communities. In Dearborn, speakers focused on decades of suffering among Palestinians and attacked politicians for supporting the right-wing Israeli government. In Southfield, the focus was on Israeli suffering as speakers described dissent as evil. More Michigan's Jewish community in a state of shock over attack on Israel. Some of Michigan's leading Democrats, including Gov. Gretchen Whitmer and Democratic U.S. Sen. Gary Peters, attended a rally in Southfield on Monday and declared their support for Israel. At one point, some elected officials danced with Jewish leaders in the hallway and chanted slogans supporting Israelis. Let's say a few basic facts very clearly, Whitmer told 2,500 people on stage at Congregation Shaarey Zedek, the oldest and largest conservative denomination synagogue in Michigan. We in Michigan condemn this vile act of terrorism. We stand with Israel. By contrast, the Dearborn rally did not feature political heavyweights like Whitmer and Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel, who campaigned at Arab American events in Dearborn last year but avoided the large gathering. Tuesday night, Garlin Gilchrist were booed when their names were mentioned by Dearborn businessman and U.S. Senate candidate Nasser Beydoun. Don't vote Democrats or Republicans. Osama Siblani, a longtime Arab American leader and publisher of Dearborn-based Arab American news, told the crowd, "They say Hamas is a terrorist organization," Siblani told the crowd. "The terrorist is Benjamin Netanyahu." Siblani later told the Free Press that there are some groups even more radical than Hamas. If Hamas and other Palestinian groups continue to be attacked, he said, it will lead to further radicalization and more violence. He argued that attacks on Gaza harmed both the Palestinians and ultimately Israel. Imam Imran Salha from the Detroit Islamic Center, a Palestinian-majority mosque, made a fiery speech and warned that Israel would burn, saying it was oppressing the Palestinians. Elected officials attending Dearborn rally included Alabas Farhat, D-Dearborn, who spoke to crowd. Wayne County Deputy Administrator Asad Turfi blamed media for what he said was false reporting on Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Wayne County Commissioner Sam Baydoun, calling for an end to occupation of Palestinians, or State Rep. Erin Byrnes, D.